I am joined by Rika Robertson, hotel manager with Citrus Hotel, coming to us from Eastbourn, UK.
That's correct. Hello,
Home,
guys.
home of the White Cliffs, right?
That's it. Stairway to heaven, apparently.
Yes.
Funniest coast in the UK.
Well, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm okay. How have you been through the pandemic?
Well, it's been hard. I think everybody is in the same position, really, isn't it? We're all struggling. I've been working my socks off because the rest of my staff's all on furlough. But we've been in a fortunate position where we could host key workers and NHS workers. So we've been going full throttle, even though we weren't full all the time. You know, it's just kept us going.
That's good. Well, tell us about your hotel.
Well, the hotel is a Victorian property located on the Eastbourn seafront. It brings a fusion of old world charm with modern amenities. We also focus on the budget and the group market, really. It is just value for money.
How have you had to kind of adjust the way you do things?
Well, we've had to look at various things that we had to change. Obviously, with PPE, it's been a learning curve for, I suppose, everybody in the industry, because with PPE, changing restrictions, the social distancing, we've learned to be more adaptable. We've had to change the way we do our breakfast servings quite a few times, actually, you know, to adjust. But it's also been an ideal time to sort everything out, you know, to take stock and to do some housekeeping and, you know, re-look at procedures and policies. And so in a way, it's been a good time as well to reflect and things like that. So yeah, we learn every day as we go on.
So you're in a lockdown, but you're open. How are you marketing and selling your hotel now? I mean, going like into the summer.
Well, we're still on all our online platforms, obviously, which we sell. We've got an amazing sales team as part of the Compass Group in the UK who does all our marketing for us. We're really focusing on staycations for the rest of this year, really on the local market, looking at groups going into next year and 2022. But the summer and the autumn period is looking really busy already. I think people just want to get out there and, you know, see some sunshine and get out of their houses, really.
Yeah, I think you're right. Is Eastbourn one of those places where, I mean, you just got to visit at least once?
I think so. Eastbourn is very unique. It's a very laid-back place. But with in the summer, it is gorgeous in the summer, you know, and with the White Cliffs and everything around, there's so much to do in Eastbourn. There's so many activities around Eastbourn, and we're very close to Brighton as well, which is a fair bit more expensive than we are, but it's close enough to go visit Brighton and stay in Eastbourn. So that is a positive about Eastbourn as well.
You wrote a book.
I did.
Tell us about your book.
Well, I wrote this book to empower women, really, going through experiences in life, I suppose, and living through trauma or abuse or things like that, to empower them and to make them realize that there is a future. You don't need to go and lie down. And I think it's interesting that you mentioned this now, because I think it's relevant to men and women at this stage, going through mental health issues with the lockdowns and everything. Also, domestic abuse numbers have gone up, I know. And this book is to encourage and empower people to realize that, you know, whatever you've gone through or whatever you are going through doesn't define you, and it doesn't say this is where you're going to stay. you have to get up and you have to move forward. And you are good enough. People need to remember that. They're not alone in anything. There's always somebody to reach out to. And everybody needs to think they are worth it. Because a lot of people feel worthless. And there's no way for anybody to feel. So I think that's very important.
Well,
and
that is
close to my heart as well.
Yeah. And you're right. I mean, it's perfect timing for such a book. We all need that message. You can still get your hands on the book?
Yes, absolutely. It's on Smashwords on the internet. You can download it in whichever format you would like, and it's free of charge. There's no charge to it.
Perfect. Free's good.
Yeah.
Well, with the time remaining, Rika, any advice for the hoteliers as we see the light at the end of the tunnel, hopefully?
Well, I think we all need to stay positive. We need to keep looking forward. Take stock of where you are, what you've been doing. I think a lot of people during this whole lockdown, which I've found now with our guests, they've become a lot more patient and grateful. They appreciate more, and people tend to be more patient because they know normal is not normal anymore. And they understand if you change things, and you don't change it because of, mostly it is to keep people safe, but still for them to enjoy the experience and to enjoy their stay. So keep focused, keep going, stay positive.
All right. Some good advice. Well, thank you for joining me.
Thank you very much.
You bet.
Take care.